Guys, welcome back. This is just I just want to take 5 minutes and bitch and moan, complain. Um, I'm more disheartened by this than anything. So there's a particular channel that I follow, and it does have to do with narcissism, and it's really been helpful, for me. Very informative, like right on point with some of the topics and some of the coping mechanisms and stuff. And I comment, comment down below, like everybody says, comment down below, leave me your questions, suggestions, and whatnot. And so I leave comments depending on what the topic is. I leave comments. Sometimes they're little short ones and sometimes they're a little bit longer. I don't write a book. But today I was watching one of the videos, and he said, in regards to like how do narcissists feel about like you sending them long text messages, or long emails, or just anything that's long, get your point out, get to the point. They don't like anything that takes up too much of their time. And he said that whenever he sees a message or a comment down in his comment section, if it looks like it's kind of a long one, he said if it's long-winded, he does not even waste his time reading it, because he's a narcissist and he doesn't want, to hear you carry on. Okay. When I leave a message, it's because something has really, really like hit me. Something has hit home. Something has really spoke to my heart, to my spirit, or, I want to share something that I'm experiencing, and some things are just like super hurtful. Some things where it's taken all I have just to get through a day, and just to get through that particular, whatever the circumstances, at that time. And he said that what he does is he'll read the first sentence and the last sentence just to kind of get an idea, right? So if he does respond to your message, he's basically going to respond with a half-assed message, because he's just going to see what you first have to say, and then he's going to see your state of mind in your last sentence. That to me is bullshit. Like, we are following you. You have this channel. Your channel is growing because you have followers who are subscribing to your channel, right? We're interacting. I thought that's what we were doing here on YouTube. I'm not this big YouTube channel, but when I do a video or when I'm commenting on somebody's video, I'm serious, I take my stuff serious. I'm very emotional, and I'm very empathetic, and I'm very sympathetic, and I want to, if nothing else, I guess relate to another subscriber, because I do get, messages from other subscribers from time to time. But to know that I have left many long-winded messages in the comment section, and they're just not going to get read. They've never been read. They're not going to get read. And if you do get a response, it's because he kind of has an idea of what you're saying. So he's going to give you kind of like a short little, answer, because he doesn't really know all the details to what you just shared. That just blew my mind. Am I wrong? Like, am I wrong for being upset about it? Am I wrong for, I borderline want to unfollow him? But the topics of, some of the videos, they're really like topics that I'm relating to in one way or another. And coming from a narcissist, point of view, it's really helped to, to explain like why, a narcissist says this or does that, or, how do they feel about when you say this, and how do they feel when you do that, and, what can you expect from the narcissist, if, when, but blah, 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 blah. But to know that my messages aren't even getting read, and I am sitting here in my heart of hearts, taking my time, leaving a message that I'm maybe crying through as I'm leaving it, and to know that because he's a narcissist and he's been in therapy for, several years, he's still a narcissist. He's always going to be, once a narcissist, always a narcissist, okay? You can get therapy to try to keep your behavior, under control, to keep you kind of steady, but he still has the narcissistic traits. He doesn't want to like get to the point. I don't care about all that. Because they don't feel. They don't have a heart. They don't feel. They're like the Tin Man, right? On The Wizard of Oz. They're like the Scarecrow. They don't have hearts. I am so upset about this. You guys, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't. And I really have to sleep on this one. And I did leave a comment, a very short comment, that I am really saddened by this. And it's really disheartening to know that I put my all sometimes into a message. If I've had a horrible, horrible day and I barely made it through the day by the skin of my teeth, and I had to pray and crawl on the floor and cry because I couldn't even stand up. And then I watch a video and I'm like, wow, like that's so spot on. And then I go and leave a message, and to find out that my messages aren't getting read. What do you guys think? Please let me know. Please let me know I'm not crazy. His channel is growing because of us. My channel grows because I do videos, whenever I can. But I mean, I want it to grow, of course. If somebody subscribes, great. It makes me want to do a little better and a little better and a little better. And, obviously my channel's so small that if somebody does say something, I will respond right away. But if somebody put a long, heartfelt message in my comment section, man, I would read every word, because that means that they care. That means that, wow, this person really has a lot to say, so I want to give that person the utmost respect and respond to their whatever it is. And because without them, I wouldn't have a channel. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. And I hope to God I'm not the only one who called him out on this, because, it's like, oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Like, without you guys, I wouldn't be here. And, I appreciate each and every one of you. No, you don't. No, you don't. You want the numbers because you're a narcissist, because narcissists are like, hey, look at me. I'm greater. I'm God. I'm like, I'm the shit, I'm all that and a bag of chips. And you're lucky to watch my videos. And his channel's growing, and it'll keep growing because not everybody saw that and not everybody caught it. And I'm really disappointed. I'm really, really disappointed. There's only a handful of narcissists who have actual YouTube channels. I don't have a whole lot of respect for them. I do, in the sense that maybe they're brave, which is, again, hey, look at me, I'm brave. I'm, coming out on, YouTube and letting everybody know that I'm a narcissist. Well, of course, everybody's going to want to know what you have to say. Everybody wants to know what what's in the let's pick his brain or her brain, right? Let's see what they have to say. Let's see what makes them tick. Yeah. You know. Let's give him a standing ovation. Everybody, look at him. He's on stage. He's got a YouTube channel and it's growing. But he doesn't read the comments because he doesn't give a shit. Like, he doesn't care what you guys have to say. I appreciate you guys more than you know. No, you don't. Because if you did, you would be reading the comments. And I know you can't read every comment. I know a YouTuber cannot read every comment. But don't straight out, flat out say, if I see a message that's like, you know, a little long paragraph, long-winded is what he said, I'm going to read the first sentence and the last sentence, and that's it. So I can respond accordingly. Bullshit. Bullshit. I lost all respect for you, and I'm going to sleep on it. I'm definitely not going to be leaving any comments, and I'm definitely not going to, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say anything that I shouldn't say. But anyway, I had to vent to you guys, and let me know what you think. Give this video a like if you found it informative or helpful. And leave me your comments, questions, and suggestions. And I promise you, I will read each and every one and respond accordingly. So subscribe if you have not already. I love you guys so much. And I genuinely care about every single one of my 77 followers.